Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. So the Institute for Policy Studies and Americans for Tax Fairness groups just conducted a study, and they found that billionaires in the United States realized an increase in their net worth of nearly $1 trillion just between March and October of this year. They increased their net worth by almost double of what approximately, 175 million people own in this country. The two biggest winners during all of American suffering over the last 8 months or so were Elon Musk of Tesla and Dan Gilbert of Quicken Loans. Meanwhile, as I reported yesterday with the unemployment numbers, 8 million American families have fallen into poverty over the last few months. Approximately 25 million Americans have no job. Over 6 million renters are behind in payments. And you wonder why people are out in the streets and furious and burning stuff down and stealing things? I'm not condoning it, but you have to understand why it's happening and why people feel entitled to do things like that. You can't have this level of inequality and expect that we're just going to keep going like this. I mean, even before the pandemic, approximately 2/3 of Americans, when polled, said that they supported a wealth tax on billionaires. An overwhelming number of Democrats supported it. A large majority of independents supported it. And even almost half of Republicans said yes. And that was, again, before the pandemic, before all of the carnage that we're seeing. Not only do these wealthy SOBs exploit their workers and pay them less than what they're worth, they also exploit the tax system. Remember, a large chunk of these people are the ones that I talked about a couple months back who have their offshore accounts. So they don't even pay taxes. They don't even pay, if they pay any, they pay way less than your average garbage collector or school teacher or military veteran. And you add to that Trump's tax scam, which overwhelmingly favored the wealthiest in this country, permanently, I might add. The tax cuts that they got were permanent. Meanwhile, the middle and lower income brackets received a tiny, minuscule of tax cut, if anything, and it's only temporary. It's actually going to end this next year. And then, in the midst of this pandemic, Republicans snuck an additional $135 billion tax break into the CARES Act. It was specifically designed to benefit wealthy real estate developers and hedge fund managers because, they don't have enough. Poor things. Oh, they might not be able to buy their 10th yacht or their 50th car or their 12th home. Are you kidding me? All the while, we've got tens of thousands of small businesses that have closed for good. Their American dream is over. Business gone. All the money they've put into it, done, gone forever. Millions of average Americans are lining up at food banks because they can't feed their families. Millions of Americans are on the verge of losing their homes. But we have to give more money to real estate developers. Seriously? And why? All because our elected leaders are bought and paid for. And God forbid they help average Americans. They're too busy. They're too busy campaigning. And they just don't give a damn. I mean, that's the bottom line. Let's just keep it real. They don't give a damn to pass a new stimulus package. I shame Nancy Pelosi for not taking the one that was on the table, but even if she had, Republicans had already said they weren't going to take it. They didn't want to give the American people any more money. Their attitude is, we just need to let the markets figure it out. Capitalism will save the day. Trickle down economics. You just need to open the states. To hell with the fact that coronavirus is rising again uncontrollably, that we've had record highs this week alone, that the number of deaths is rising again. But you have yahoos out there in the Trump campaign talking about how it's going away. Going away. Didn't we hear that at the beginning? Didn't we hear that back in March? February and March, it's just going to go away. Yeah, they're trying that same line again. I don't know when people in this country are going to finally say enough is enough and rise up as we see in other countries, but I can't imagine that everyone just remains docile and checked out forever. We literally have a two-tier society in every conceivable way. Two-tier system, whether it comes to justice, food, our environment, health, wealth, obviously. This cannot continue because there's only so long you can hold people down. There's only so long that you can figuratively and physically, literally put your knee on the neck of Americans before they finally say, I'm done. I'm done. And if I'm going down, you're going down with me. As always, guys, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening to Plants and Politics. The only way we can take our country and power back is to spread the truth and build an army. So remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks again.